One of the most surprising applications of psychedelics is in the treatment of addiction. The idea that you could use one drug to cure an addiction to another might seem a little counterintuitive, but that's only because we lump all drugs together. And drugs, are very different substances. There's a bunch of chemicals that, because of the drug war, we lump together under illicit or prescription or over-the-counter. And these distinctions are kind of meaningless. We have to take them each on their own terms, especially the illicit drugs, many of which turn out have therapeutic value. So in the case of treating addiction, there have been some remarkable successes. Going back to the 50s, LSD was used often to treat alcoholism. A recent meta-analysis was done of all those studies done back in the 50s, and they found that about 50% of cases there was a cure of alcoholism. That's pretty remarkable success rate. We don't really have treatments that work that well. Ongoing right now, a very large trial of psilocybin, the chemical in magic mushrooms, to treat alcoholism at NYU in New York City. From everything I've heard, talking to the researchers, is showing very good results. There are completed studies looking at cigarette addiction, treating that with psilocybin, and that's gotten terrific results, much better than any treatment we have out there. A single psilocybin experience has caused many people to give up smoking from that day forward and without any problem. That's just kind of remarkable. And I've interviewed several of those volunteers in those trials, and they described to me having a new perspective on their lives, that as if the camera were pulled further back than it ever had been, and they saw what they were doing and this habit of theirs in a whole new light. And sometimes they would say things as kind of banal as like, I realized that shortening my life with cigarettes was really stupid, that there were so many things to live for, and what was I doing? Now, any smoker, any addict has had precisely that thought at some point, but it wasn't sticky, right? They don't seem like opinions or ideas of the moment. They seem like revealed truths. And so whatever you think, whatever ideas you have, whatever resolutions you make on psychedelics appear to have particular force, and you can rely on them going forward. And that seems to be what's happening with the cigarette smokers.